Curious when you guys knew Coach Musselman was getting his surgery and just kind of what's your reaction to that?
Coach told us about his surgery after the game last night, but we kind of all knew that something was up with his shoulder when he was walking around practice with a heating pack or ice pack on his shoulder while just coaching with one arm down, one arm up pointing. But I think we're going to continue to do what we've been taught, what we've learned throughout the months that we've been here. And our coaches, Coach Gus, Smart, and Coach Moser are going to keep on going. We want to keep it rolling.
This is Coach Smart, a lot of pro experience. He'd never been in college until this season. How do you think he's made the transition? How do you think he'll do as the interim head coach?
Coach Smart, I think he's going to do really good. He's really smart. He knows the game really good. He's one of the guys I always talk to about, like, if it's one of the games coming up or if we're talking about one of our past games. So Coach Smart's a really good coach, and I think he's going to do a really good job.
And it was an odd lineup last night. Obviously, you and JD and Adis had started a lot, but just what did you think of the lineup and the way it worked?
I liked our lineup. It was a big lineup, energy lineup, guys that are going to play hard. And we started off the game with a lot of energy, and the energy just kept on rolling throughout the rest of the game.
Okay, thanks. I might have a couple more. I'll turn it over to Mike, back to Mike. Thanks, Jaylin.
Curtis.
Jaylin, you guys get a big win last night, and then, like you said, you found out you're going to be without your coach for a little while. Just where's this team at right now with the confidence that you built from that and the momentum, and then also, trying to balance losing your coach for a bit?
I think we're still just as confident as we were as soon as the game ended. Just knowing that coming off a big win, our energy is at an all-time high right now. We want to keep it rolling. We got a taste of it. We got a little taste of it, and we just want to keep going. We want to keep eating.
And then I know that you guys just played last night, but what do you know so far about LSU? Obviously, they're off to a pretty good start this year.
They're really good on defense. They always been a hard-playing team. They have various days at their four-man. They have a couple new guys this year. They also have Pinson, the guards, Gaines. But we know they're a really good defensive team that we got to play really disciplined. We have to play really solid basketball. And we know we got to go in there and play with high energy.
Scotty.
Yeah, Jaylin, you've got 10 plus rebounds in the last 3 games and double doubles in your last 2. Do you feel like right now maybe you're as locked in as you've been maybe in your career on the glass?
I mean, I guess you can say that. I guess I've just been lucky. A lot of the rebounds have just been coming my way, and I guess I've just been coming up with them. But I don't know. I guess I'm just doing good on that part of my game.
Being in the right spot is a skill, though, don't you think? Like just kind of knowing, kind of reading where a missed shot might come off.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of the things that I feel like I'm good at, is just being able to tell if a shot's short or long or whatever, something like that. And that's one of the things I've always worked on or been good at since I was young.
Last thing for me, what about Coach Smart gives you confidence that he'll do well in this interim role, and kind of what's he like to be around on a daily basis, like kind of his demeanor?
Just Coach Smart's brains, his knowledge of the game, just being able to read things. Like, I'll go in there and watch film with him, and we'll be thinking the same thing, and I'll say it to him, or he'll say something that I was just thinking. And just knowing that he's such a smart guy, smart coach. All of our team, we have confidence, all the staff. I feel like we all have confidence that he's going to be able to lead us in the direction that we want to go.
Hutch.
Yeah, Jaylin, I'm curious, does not having Muss the next couple of games, is it kind of good that y'all had such a good performance against Missouri to kind of send them off on? And do you think that maybe could give y'all some momentum going forward, without Coach Muss?
Yes, I think last night's game was a really big game for us. It's what gets us. I feel like it's going to get us going. Gave everybody a taste of what it feels like to win in the SEC, and I feel like everybody's going to want to get more. And to send Coach Muss off with that win is just going to make him even more ready for when he comes back.
Nate.
Yeah, Jaylin, were you surprised that y'all actually handled the ball better with just one guard last night? That 4 big guys could play together so well.
I wouldn't say we had 4 big guys in there. Deese is a 2-3. We got Trey, he can play 3-4-5, and Monty's a 4-5, and then I wouldn't consider myself a strictly 5-man. So I think that we had a lot of smart players in the game. And with one guard in the game, I feel like we slowed the game down a lot more, ran screens, moved the ball around, and that contributed us to not having as many turnovers.
Thank you.
Bob,
Hey, Jaylin, I think, you know, a lot of people, when they saw that lineup, they thought, wow, those are some good players, some physical guys, but where's the scoring going to come from besides JD? And I think of the combined, you guys averaged less than 50 points coming in. But I thought JD did a really good thing. He got you a nice shot inside. He got Kamani a nice shot inside. What do you think of the way JD got the other guys involved, even though he's, you know, primarily thought of as a scorer?
Yeah, JD's such a great player overall. He's such a smart player. He'll just talk to me throughout the game. And I tell JD, I remember we were talking one time, I think it was after our Cincinnati game. I was telling him, like, JD, you're such a great player because you're so good at offense. Like, you're so great at creating open shots for your teammates. You're so great at creating shots open for yourself. And when he's creating shots for his teammates, I feel like he's playing some of the best basketball that he can play because he's able to do both. And I feel like that's one of the best parts of JD's game.
Do you guys know Coach Smarts from Baton Rouge?
No, actually, he did say that today when we were watching film.
You know, obviously it'd be a big game if you guys are playing whoever, wherever, but for him to go back to his hometown, playing 12th ranked team, I know you guys want to win, you know, no matter what, but what do you think about this being a homecoming for him, you know, literally, and does that add a little fuel to your fire?
Yeah, Coach Smart was telling us about that today during film, and I feel like it'll be good. I know he wants to go in there and win just as much as any of us. So going in there trying to get this win, I feel like it's going to be a big thing for us.
And LSU, they're ranked 12th. They're playing great. You know, they only lost at Auburn. That's their only loss, I think. They won at Florida. That's a really good win last night. Just how big a challenge is this for you guys or for anybody going in there?
LSU plays really great at home. Their crowd's always super engaged, especially from last year. I know that even though it was a COVID crowd. So going in there and playing against a ranked team, a really great defensive team, us playing, this is going to be a really good test for us going in there off of a win. We want to keep it going, just go in there and get a win.
One more, I think you drew one charge last night. Maybe I missed one because you draw so many, but I think that gives you 17, which is more than you had all last year. I know you're playing more minutes, but just what do you think about already surpassing your charge total taken for last year?
Yeah, we have a charge wall down there, and I always look at it. I try to keep track, but charges has been something I've always done my whole life since I was this young. Since I remember playing basketball, it's been something my dad's always taught me to do, and that's just it just shows I'm always going to be, or I know what position to be in on defense, and I'm just happy I passed my goal from last year.
BetOnline would like to wish you a happy new betting year as we continue our march to the playoffs and beyond. BetOnline remains the #1 spot for all the best sports wagering action for 2022. New year and a new updated desktop and mobile wagering to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE to get started. That's BLEAV. From football, basketball, hockey, boxing, and UFC, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for 2022. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.